Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. Today's video is jam-packed with Amazon products. I've been testing some out for you, and Amazon just released, they're doing a pre-sale. I think it's like a pre-Black Friday day sale, and it is for Prime members only. So if you're not a member, I have a link down below in my description box, and you're gonna get a 7-day trial for $1.99. So that is a steal. You can get on all these good deals and then get out if you want to, but I love having Prime. I use it all day long, all week long, all month long. I'm constantly ordering products to test out for you guys. The first patch I'm gonna be talking about is trending items. So all of these are gonna be on sale. A lot of the items I talk about in today's video can be on sale. So make sure you're clicking on the links down below just to make sure you're not missing out on anything. This is the time to start buying gifts. I know that sounds crazy, but it really helps with the budget if you slowly start buying. So if you're new here, click that red subscribe button down below, especially if you enjoy videos like this, because I put them up on my channel every single month. But now let's go ahead and jump into these Amazon products. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be starting off with some trending products that are on sale today and tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. So be sure to check all of these out. The first one is this mini waffle maker. Savannah's had this for a long time. People love this. This is a really good stocking stuffer. This is really good for kids. If you have little ones and you can make them little mini waffles. If you're gonna be hosting for the holidays, say people are coming over to stay the night, this is just a fun way to do it. Not everybody wants like huge waffles, so I feel like this is just so helpful to have. It's tiny, it's easy to store. You can get them in all different like shapes inside and designs, and it comes in different colors as well. So if you don't have something like this, I feel like it's really good to have in your home for the holidays or to gift to someone else. Now the next item we're going to talk about are Hydro Flask. Teens are really into these, so if you have like a nephew or a daughter or a son, whatever, if you've got that preteen, teenage range that you're buying for, even for yourself, I use this I use this thing too. What's so nice is it keeps your water really cool. The other thing I like is it pops up right here and it has a handle so I can carry it. It keeps your drinks so cold. But one of the reasons I love it, it has this like built-in straw, so when you're drinking it, I don't know if you guys are gonna care about this, it's just a big deal to me. I don't have to like lean back and worry if it's leaking. It has the straw, so you can just suck on it right there. They come in all different colors, they come on all different sizes, and they're on sale. Once again, this is another great holiday gift if you've got some kids in your life, so definitely check out that link as well. I feel like this next item is like newer on the trending list, and it's these really cute candles. They are soy based, so they're healthier for you. They smell amazing, and what's nice is it comes in this 2-pack, so you could give this as a gift, or you could buy 2 and split it up and keep one for yourself, give one as a gift with a gift card or something to a teacher, or you could give both of them. So you could take it out, wrap it, do whatever, and then you'd get 2 gifts in one. So Savannah chose the blue, as you can see there. I'm gonna open this up because I went with more of a neutral color. So let's see. It's nice how they come packaged too, just in case you're wondering. I got the white, and I feel like this is gonna look so good in my house. I'm even more of the like organic modern style, and it's gonna work. And then Savannah's like young and trendy and boho, and it's gonna work in her. So these are super cool. They look nice setting out. They would make great gifts. Like I mentioned, they are a soy candle, and you can choose any colors, and it comes in this nice little box. So if you're gonna give both of them to somebody, it looks nice, or you could actually break them up and make it 2 separate gifts. the 80s babies out there, claw clips have come back. Savannah thinks she's cute and trendy, but little does she know her mama grew up wearing these all the time. What's nice is these come in sets now in very aesthetic colors. If you guys have preteens or teenagers, you know what that word means. They say it 20 times a day and colors matter. So what's nice in this set, it's very affordable, plus it's on sale, plus you can break it up again. So if you have multiple grandchildren or children of your own or nieces or nephews, or it's just for you and your daughter, it's nice to have multiple. I'll let Savannah pick her colors, which typically are actually colors, and then mine are the neutrals. I keep one in my car, I keep one in Chase's truck, I keep one in my bathroom, I keep them on my nightstand. Savannah keeps them in her dance bag at dance in her room. We have these everywhere because they're just so nice to have. I'll show you how I clip my hair up just in case you're wondering. But these really are nice, especially at night. I do this to put makeup on or to wash my face. So for me, I'm not wearing this to go out. So if I'm just gonna be washing my face or I'm hot, I just clip it up like that. Hopefully you can see it, but obviously there's like cuter ways to wear them. You can just pull like the front back and clip it. But like I said, they're all on sale. They're amazing. They hold hair really well. I have long hair and it holds it pretty tight. They're not like loose, and they've held up over time because I've had these a while and they're doing awesome. So I'll have this link down below as well. If you haven't tried out pimple patches yet, you gotta get on the train, the trendy train. I've been using these for probably over a year now. Now this isn't a brand I had used yet. It was like top of the line and I feel like the most expensive, but when I heard it was going on sale, I wanted to go ahead and test it out to see if it made a difference. And it absolutely does. These work so well. So anytime you have like a blemish or a bump, I had one up here the other day. It was not like a pimple, it was just a bump. And I went ahead, put a pimple patch on it, slept through the night. I like to wash my face at night, put the pimple patch on, then I moisturize around it just so it'll stay on. And then when I wake up in the morning, I take it off. Sorry, I know there's a glare. And it was full of white. Like, I know that's disgusting, but it's real life here. They work. I couldn't even tell it was a pimple yet. And so if you have bumps, I just put it on it, and then when you wake up and you peel it off, it's nice and flat. So this is really how I keep my skin so smooth. Obviously, I wash my face and take care of it, but anytime I see a blemish coming, I put this on immediately. So if you have preteens and teenagers, I know I keep saying that, but we're like in this trending gifting stage. This is something you need. This is something your kids need. They can just sleep in it. Other kids don't know. Then they have those nice smooth skin. If they have school pictures the next day, that's always when you have a breakout, they can just sleep in this. Now obviously you can wear this during the day, but I think most people will just wear it at home or at night. I think it says you have to wear it for about 6 hours. I could totally be making that up, but I think I read that on one of the other packages, and they are clear. So when you first put it on, you kind of notice it, but as it settles in, it doesn't scream like I'm wearing a pimple patch. Like, it blends into your skin. So I feel like these are so helpful to have, and I can't imagine not having these in my house for like the rest of my life. Now this next product I have mentioned before, but I wanted to touch on it again since it's going to be on sale today and tomorrow. Plus it's just another great gift. Or if you have a daughter or whatever, it's just nice to have on hand. It's these like makeup remover cloths. They are so soft. My daughter swears by them. They're all she'll use. She even made sure they went on her carry-on when we went to Colorado. Anytime she takes a trip, anytime we go to any dance competition, she makes sure this is in her bag, and she takes multiple of them. So it's just really good. Like I said, it's so soft. You can use products with it like you would a normal washcloth, or they say you can just use water to remove your makeup. And so there's this really soft side, and then this side's not as soft. It's a little bit different. They come in at different sizes. They even have smaller ones. They have larger ones. But once again, it's just super trending right now. So it makes a really good gift. It's even a really good gift for yourself. If you haven't tried one out, grab it. They're affordable. They're on sale. So this is the time to try it out. But now we're gonna slowly ease out of trending, and we're gonna get into some gadgets and organizers. Now, some of this stuff still may be on sale. I'm not 100%. I know the stuff before was all on sale, but definitely make sure you're following me over on Instagram and make sure you're following my husband as well, because we're gonna be updating our stories all day long and posting products that are going on sale. And my husband loves finding you great deals. So I'm gonna have both of our links down below in the description box. Make sure you're following here. We'll update the links as needed, but we're mainly gonna be over on Instagram those 2 days. And once again, this is just a really good time to get on that pre-sale so you can kind of space out your gift budget and not just go super crazy in November or December. Now we're gonna start testing out some products and gadgets. This part is always super fun to me. This one I actually know it's already gonna work. We had a friend that had a really deep desk drawer, and when she opened it, she couldn't see what was in the bag. And so she got these, and so when she opens the drawer, it's a motion sensor LED light. So anytime she opens it up, it turns on so she can see what's in the dark, deep drawer. She doesn't have to be scared. And then when she closes it, it turns off. Thought that was a great idea. Maybe you have like corner cabinets in your kitchen and you can't see back there. Maybe it's your pantry, maybe it's a closet, maybe it's a desk drawer. I don't know. I feel like there's so many places these could be used. So let's get this opened and I'll get it set up so you guys can see how it works live and in action. What I'm liking so far is it comes with 3. So you could use this 3 different places. It does already have like the sticky foam on the back. So all you have to do is peel it and stick it somewhere. You don't have to like screw it in somewhere. Any of us ladies can do this. You do have to put 4 AAA batteries in. So I just put those in. There you go. So see how it lights up? And so it's motion censored. It's gonna be really hard with my camera and light right here, but let me go put it in a drawer so we can test it out. Okay, we're going into this dark bathroom just so you guys can see how it works. I stuck it in this drawer, and when I open it, it pops on. So then I can see whatever I'm doing. And once I close it, it's about 30 seconds from what I counted earlier. It might be a little off, but it'll shut off on its own once nothing else is like triggering it. So you could keep that anywhere you need it. This works out great for kids at night. Really cool product. Very happy with how it works. See right there? It just went off. So I think it was roughly 20 to 30 seconds. There's no light here in my front coat closet. I'm gonna move those. So I'm gonna stick this here and we'll test it out. Sorry, I'm trying to stick this on. I'm not watching where I'm filming. Okay, now I'm gonna let it go off and then we'll open it up and see if it works. Okay, now we're gonna open it up and see if it works. Let me get my camera high. Boom, as soon as it catches my motion, it turns on. This would be really good for like kids' closets or pantries, wherever kids are, because they never remember to turn off the light. So once they close it and the motion stops, boom, it's gonna turn itself off. Now let's talk a little more lighting, and this is really fun lights. So Savannah's had this type of lighting in her bedroom. I've even had it once before behind our living room TV, but it fell off because we had used it a few other places before, and so I took it off. But I loved having it behind our TV. In the evening, you can make it glow a really fun color. You could do this on an outdoor TV if it's like underneath a covered patio or porch. But I wanted to do it again, and I wanted to grab this product because this was actually on Shark Tank. If you guys are pretty new here, I haven't talked about it lately, but I'm obsessed with Shark Tank. Like, we originally started watching the show because my husband loved it, and now like he doesn't even watch it, and I will stay up all night long watching them. Like, I will watch reruns because I love it so much. So when I saw this was a Shark Tank product, I was like, sold, let me try it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. What's nice is it does come with a remote, so I can just keep it next to my TV remote. I can make it a really cool glow vibe in here. So if we're watching a movie with Savannah, we can make it dark with the lights. Okay, now I have to just try this out. My mind is blown. I went ahead and decided to read the instructions, which I do not. Chase always does, but he's gone getting lunch. It actually plugs into the back of your TV, so you don't have cords like running down, so you won't see a white cord going like underneath the TV. So it plugs in right there, and now I can just peel the back of this off, and I'm gonna start sticking it around the TV. But that was genius. I've turned every light off in my house, but it's super bright because of our windows. So I'll just add a little overlay so you can see what it looks like at night. But you can tell, like if I go up close, it's on. And I'll insert a picture because it looks so cool at night. I thought I'd show you real quick kind of the different colors. So I don't think this is like how bright it is. I think it's just the different colors you can do. And then this turns it, oh, those are the different settings, so you can have it change or like slowly change, or you can probably just like stick to one setting, like where it just stays one color. Super cool. Can't wait to see it tonight. Fun fact, this was actually just on Shark Tank. It was one of the most recent episodes, so if you missed it, go back and watch it. Mark Cuban actually was trying to buy out the whole business from the guy. Like, he just wanted to buy it all, which I thought was pretty cool. And so I saw it and I was like, it's Shark Tank, it's on Amazon, let's test this out. So Chase has actually gone picking up a pizza as we speak because I needed to actually test it. So he's gonna get home, we're gonna eat lunch, I'm gonna make sure we have leftovers, and then we're gonna test this bad boy out. But basically what it does is it expands and you keep all your leftovers in this instead of in the big boxes that take up so much room in our refrigerator. So I'm so excited to test this thing out. So it says you can store a single slice or an entire pizza, and basically you put this in between each layer. So then I would put the piece of pizza, and I'll show you with real pizza once it comes, right there. And then you would stack the next one and put a piece of pizza, and you can stack them up. Then when you're reheating it for lunch the next day, you pick this up with pizza on it, and this can go into your microwave. So you don't even have to waste a plate or get more dishes dirty. You just stick it in on this. So that's super cool. Right here, it kind of shows, like, instead of the pizza box taking up so much space, because we know that's what it looks like, it's just nice and small, sitting in there. So we had Supreme, Savvy had cheese, and I just put all of our leftovers in here. Now we do have thin crust, so we could have put a ton more in here, and you could also just like double layer. Like I have this one, she only ate half of it, so I could put it in here. But if I just wanted to double stack all of these, however I wanted to do it, it would work as well. And then I could put another one on top of it. So if you had a lot more, or you don't even need these bins if you just want to stack it up. But it definitely works, and this is going to be so much easier to store than both of these boxes. So what I've noticed is you guys really like your closet organizers. I feel like we all want to organize closet. It helps us to see what we have so it doesn't just go in there to die. So I picked up this 8-pocket purse organizer, and we're going to test it out and see if it helps. I like to display my purses, so you're going to see that in my closet. But say you don't have the shelves, but you have extra like rods. I feel like builders are really good about giving you like hanging space, but not shelves and shoe space. So maybe this will help out, because you could probably use this for shoes too. So let's go ahead and get this open and test it out in the closet and see what we think. Here is how it turned out. I do love that there's like clear panels on here so you can actually see. This one's hard because it's actually black, but right here you can see what's in there. This purse is a good size purse, and I left it stuffed and it still fit, but on like my big purses, I did take out the stuffing right there so it would fit. Here's like my clear purse. I feel like if you go to any events now, you need those, but it really does hold a lot of purses. I wanted to show you, like, maybe you don't have a lot of purses, but you have shoes. It would work for shoes as well. I feel like this would be really good to like throw in your luggage when you're traveling, because you could put like your makeup bag in there, your shoes, your purse, just so when you're at hotels, you're not like setting stuff all on the ground. I don't know if it's just me, but I like to keep my stuff like from like touching floors of hotels and stuff, and so that would just keep you really organized. You could even do this with kids' clothes and like wrap up all their outfits and have everything they need, maybe like the outfit here and the shoes and accessories. And this does come in different colors. This one's actually black and white, but I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good and it functions really well. And once again, I just like that it has that clear on the front, so you can actually see what's in there, plus you can see it on the side. We're gonna stay on the topic of storage and organization, because I feel like those products are always really helpful. Now, I've heard a lot about these like plastic bags, like airtight bags. They're really good for like pillows and blankets, maybe big jackets, stuff like that that you need to store away, and they just take up so much space. This is kind of what like the pizza box, like it's just made something that's really big, smaller. This is really good if you're traveling, like say you're going skiing and you have all these big clothes and you need to shrink them down. I will say it comes with this device, or you can use a vacuum. So you may use the vacuum while you're at home, but then if you're packing to come back, you might just put this in your suitcase so you can get all the air out of it. I'll show me using it both ways, so I can just tell you which way is easier, but I'm gonna assume the vacuum is easier. And it says it gets no dust, no insects, no mold, no smell, no humidity, and it is reusable. So we're gonna stuff some stuff in here, and then this right here is where you get the air out. So I'm gonna get some really big pieces and see how small, like how tight of a fit we can actually get. This definitely works. It's definitely kind of like a workout. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I'm gonna use the same pillow in here just so you can compare. And then I have a third one so you can see how big it is. I think the vacuum's just gonna go a lot quicker, so I'm gonna try that route and see how small we can actually get it. Two things to note. They do come in different sizes. So there's two of these big ones. I accidentally put it in a smaller one. I didn't realize we still had another big one. And then they have like this size right here. So just so you know, there are like two different sizes when it comes. Another feature I like, it comes with this little clamp right here, so you don't have to sit there and like lock it yourself. I can't do this because I only have one hand, but you just like slide this across and it seals it for you. So just to take you on the journey, you take one of these airtight bags, you put in one of those pillows, and it can get this small. So that is amazing for like storage, because if I were to store these three big pillows somewhere, they would take up so much space because they are super thick. At least it gets it way smaller. I will say I could get to this size with this pump if needed, but it took a fraction of the time to do it with the vacuum versus sitting here and pumping this over and over. Now, if you're on vacation, you gotta do what you gotta do, but if you're at home, just grab your vacuum because it was so much easier and so much faster, but I would definitely say they work. Okay, so this next like organizer gadget, I am a huge fan of, because we do a lot of projects around here and Chase is always dropping things and asking me to get it or run to the garage and get this particular screw or whatever it is. Now he can just hook this on his wrist. It's called a magnetic wristband, and it has the strongest magnets on here. So you can see there's screws, there's nuts, bolts, what else? All the good stuff. And look, like, it doesn't come off. Now, like, if you want it to come off, it comes off, but the magnetics are super strong. So it's not like they're gonna be doing something and stuff's gonna be flying everywhere. Like, see how well that stays on? And then the wristband itself is adjustable. So it can go tighter, it can go looser. Plus, I love when stuff like this comes in nice little boxes because it makes a perfect gift. So once again, a perfect little stocking stuffer, or if you have, what is it called? Like a white elephant game that you play with work or friends. I feel like this is a good guy's gift. There's always good girl gifts, but there's not like affordable guy gifts, especially around the tool area. And guys just love their gadgets and tools. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but they love testing stuff out. So I thought this would be something really cool. I know we'll definitely use this in our house, just so even when Chase is doing something and he has an extra screw and he has no place to put it, he'll like put it in his mouth, he'll put it in his pockets. I find him in the laundry. Now he can just like put it on here and everything's right there. So when he needs it, or when he's cleaning up when he's done, he knows where all the pieces are. So I think this one is like super, super cool. And I'll show you right up close. Like, it's even hard to pull off, but see how well it sticks. Boom. I think having your car organized is just so helpful, especially if you have kids. This has pockets everywhere on it. You can see on the front, it's got deep pockets on the side. It even has this like where you can split it. So if you want like 2 drinks in here, it's got this Velcro area. It comes with straps, so you could totally pack this for if you're going to like a play date or park. You could have like lunch, packed, drinks, toys, and literally just throw it on like with the straps. You can carry it here, but for my car, I love to keep like an umbrella. This is like our car visor. I also like to keep like sunscreen and bug spray in here just for when we're out in the evenings. Kleenex is always a must. I'm sorry, it is like so bright outside. I have Kleenexes that I keep in here, hair clips, and during the winter I also like to keep a blanket. I could easily fold up a blanket and put it in here, extra bottle of water just in case you break down, some snacks, but this thing would hold so much. This is even good if you're going to just get a few groceries and you could set it all in here. You could even put this in the shopping cart, fill it up, check out, put everything in there, and just set it into your car. So this thing is super, super easy way to get organized, and I feel like you could use it a million different ways. Anybody that owns a car would love to get this as a gift, including mothers that have kids in their car or people that have pets in their car all the time. So basically this is just a car vacuum. It has like an extender on it, and then it has 2 different attachments, and you just plug it into your cigarette lighter, and it's got a really, really, really long cord on it. So I could plug it in right here or in the front, and it'd reach all 3 rows in my car. This is just nice to have, so when you have that downtime, you can run out and vacuum. Maybe you're in the car pickup line and your car's a mess and you have an extra 5 or 10 minutes, you can actually get something accomplished. You could vacuum out car seats, the floor, all the snacks in between the seats, where the cups go. I'm gonna plug this in and show you, but I just feel like anybody could benefit from this gift. It's a really good deal, and then they can just keep it in their car so they always have it. I'm telling you, my car is gonna stay so much cleaner this way. I even pay for a monthly service where I can go like have my car washed and I can vacuum it out myself, but sometimes timing is just hard. I can literally do this while I'm sitting outside Savannah's dance class just waiting for her to come out. It's just so easy to do, and when you're done, you just put it back in the bag and zip it up, and it has really great suction power. I was super impressed just for it being like, you know, an affordable deal on Amazon for the car. It still works really well. Okay, I think keeping Band-Aids in your car, I know this isn't a gadget, but I just love how these Band-Aids come. I really love this brand. They're just cool, more like grown-up Band-Aids. So if you have some older kids, they're not like the boring nude ones, but they're not like the kids Disney princess ones. So I feel like these are really nice to have in the car. This is small. It could go in your purse. It could go in this bin. I love this product so much. I actually already keep like a whole first aid kit in here. And you would not believe how many times like I grab this out at dance class or competitions because it has so many different items in it, and it's that same brand as well. So if you haven't heard of them and you just want to get prepared, I'm gonna put that in there too. Now I'm like ready to go. All I have to do is grab some bottled water that I'll keep in here in a blanket, and I feel just good. FYI, I talk about this every time I'm out here. These are the best fans off Amazon. So if you're needing some airflow in the back, I'll go ahead and link that as well. Okay guys, so that is it. I have more products, but I feel like this video is probably getting a little long. So I'll save those for my next video. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see what those are. And don't forget to not miss out on the sale. It's happening today and tomorrow. If you're following us over on Instagram, you're going to see all the deals as they come live. And if you're not a Prime member, remember I have that link down below in my description box that will give you a 7-day free trial for $1.99. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with someone that can enjoy it. It helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. 'Cause all you gotta smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time. Smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time.